You got to give me this story, Bob.
So, 7 years ago, I hit the road. The winter prior, I was working for Laconia Harley. Just getting itchy with winters, didn't want to be there anymore. I thought, I could probably hit the road. Then I found his videos. And that proved to me I could do it. If he can do it, anybody can do it.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it.
It's all his fault. I've been out 7 years now, loving the road, and thank you very much.
You work in these shows too, though.
Yeah, I worked at JP for 5 years.
Yeah.
That's how I rolled into this, working for Harley. Left the October 19, 2019. Rode through here, said hi to Chip, you know, just beating the guys that are out doing it. And ran into you somewhere. But then, oh, my bike's done. But then found a job with JP. Ended up on the truck for 5 years, and now I work for Mustang.
You're 68 years old?
68. There goes my girl right there.
What do you do to it?
Front motor mount and fluids.
Anyways, I'm at Randy's and I'm doing some maintenance on my bike. What it has is intake leaks. This is a maintenance item with carburetors and fuel injection systems. And I made a video about intake manifolds. If you go into my playlists and look for that Fix It playlist, should be in there because it tells you all about what you got to do with them and how to test them. And I test this. The symptoms that I'm getting this time is the idle keeps dropping and going up and dropping, and then the bike doing this hesitation thing. It's getting pretty bad, actually. Some of the other symptoms are backfiring when you let off on your throttle. Some pipes backfire more than others. This one doesn't. That'll tell you that you're running too lean or that you've got an intake leak. What other ones? Like generally, low speeds will start screwing, like low RPMs will start screwing up, and then when I get it revved up, then it's pretty normal. So anyways, I checked them and it's got leaks, but right now it's easier to do this with the gas tank off, even though it's usually a headache. You can do it without it. You got to crawl up underneath the tank. It's a pain in the ass. So I'm just going to take the tank off, and the reason I'm going to do it is because it's easy to take the tank off of this bike, and I'll show you why. The main headache is the line that goes from one side of the tank to the other in the front. Let's take a look at it. See, it's easy to take it off when you have that quick disconnect. Can you come in on this? You see this thing? It seals on both sides when you disconnect it. That's supposed to be a boat item, they tell me. It's for boats. Maybe you can get it at a boat store. But you can also get it in like the drag specialties and the CCI book, but they want like 85 bucks for the fucking thing. But anyways, there's gonna be one on my next bike. I think I took that one from my last bike, put it onto this one. I got it at a swap meet. I found it in a box somewhere. The guy gave it to me. It makes it easy to get it off. So I'm gonna do these intake manifold gaskets.
That's cool.
They leak
That's cool.
where it goes into the heads and back here where that boot is. And this one's leaking in all three places, rear especially. So the easiest thing to get to these with is a ball Allen, a long ball Allen wrench with a ball on the end of it, like that. But I mean, you can do it with a cut-off one. Okay, and then the other side comes with Allens too, but of course I replaced them a long time ago with these because it's really hard to get an Allen wrench in there. So what you do is just put regular bolts in them so you can get to them with the wrench. Fuel injection uses the same kind of intake here. It's just the way it hooks up to the motor is the same. So it's just got a lot more clutter in the way, I guess. But anyways, so this is it. I'm gonna pull this sucker out of here, and it's these. It's these things that usually go. These are what goes up against your head, and this is a new one. This is one of the ones I've taken out, okay? See, it's flattened out a little bit. This is new. All right, looks different. Okay, but watch this. It's the old one, okay? See it? That's what happens to them. They get hard and brittle and they don't work anymore. So I'm gonna put these two new ones in here, right? Get up as close as you can. Flanges you check by taking them and putting them against each other and looking at them. These are fine. If they were warped, you'd see space coming in between these two sides where they hit each other, right? I don't see any. When they warp, you really need to replace them. But they're hitting each other flat, so they're good. And then on occasion, I've had it where the manifold, just you can't seal it. Doesn't matter what you do, it always leaks. And there's nothing you can do. If you do everything there is to do and they still leak, then you gotta get another one. Always want to check the manifold afterwards. Just because I fixed it doesn't mean it don't leak anymore. Now I'm going to check these new gaskets I put in here, whatever you call them, these new rubber things. And I'll show you how you do it, okay? First we got to start it. For this job, you want to idle it as slow as you can because the test shows up better if it's idling slow. I happen to have this cool thing. Here, I'll show you. That replaces the idle screws. And you can just turn it here, right here, change the idle. So I'm going to take it down low. And what I'm going to do is spray this brake cleaner where the flanges hook onto the heads, where the manifold goes in. And what we're listening for is the engine to change idle. Because if it's leaking, it'll suck this stuff into the motor and it'll slow it down. So yesterday it slowed it way down. All 3 points were leaking. Let's try it now. No change. This boot, there's a boot behind the carburetor, and that thing, what I've learned is the boot that goes on them, different companies, some fit tight. And this one, the carburetor actually, it's like a plug. It plugs on there, and this one actually plugged tight. So I'm going to spray the other side. These were both leaking bad yesterday. No change that I can hear. Now the reason I took the cover off the air filter is because if you suck it in the air filter, it's going to give you a wrong reading, right? Bike runs way better though. Way better. Take it for a test drive, put it back together. Free labor. Ain't exactly free. I'm having to cart your ass around, but
Oh, you're enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
Aggravate you.
that thing's full of dirt. I don't know what happened in there, but man, it's full of dirt. Old Aaron here, he's gonna put a tire on his bike since he works there. Let me show you the one he's putting on. Something I would do. It's used. Good. Said it's old. Said it's kind of old, but I guess it don't scare him either. I'd put it on. Obviously I would. I don't need it though, and that one's his. Amsoil Adam's place. How's this show been for you, Adam, so far?
Well,
Today's the first day, you're right. Yeah.
Well, yesterday was our first day, actually. So a little too soon to tell for sure, but it seems to be doing all right.
Yeah, Randy's got some bikes on there now. You know, I'm camped down behind Randy's truck.
Okay.
I always camp behind his truck.
Gotcha.
I just get footage in case I use most of my footage, but I forget to get it.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like that. I get busy in a project like this and I forget that I'm filming.
Yeah, then I'm like, man, do I have any material?
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta get Adam, you know.
Trading that old Evo?
No, I'm never getting rid of my Evos. You know I'm never getting rid of my Evos.
I know.
I got 70s technology with modern longevity.
Yep. No, you're right.
I can work on 70s technology, I can work on it. Stupid, simple.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a little more complicated. I had to plug the laptop into this one earlier just to reprogram something.
Oh, look at this guy. That's scary.
I was gonna be.
What are you doing here, Jimmy?
I was gonna be a cat looking for all my.
Here, you
favorite-
want to stand on the uphill here, man? You gotta give me a kink in my neck looking down at your little ass.
Meet you. Love your videos. Love what you do. I'm here looking for guys who's got it home free. You know where I can find any?
Home free?
Home free.
Yeah, I know a few home free guys. Technically, I'm homeless. But as a friend of mine likes to call it home, he says we're home free. So that's where that term came from. Right now is a good time to be a professional homeless guy. You know, the price of rents and all that shit is crazy. Jimmy, that's Penny. Hi, Penny.
Very nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. Your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I will never remember.
I answer to a lot of other things, but Jimmy's just fine.
Awesome.
Okay, dickhead, how's that work?
Giddy up. Hey, there's one of your fans.
Actually, he's not. That's Chip. Chip used to sell real estate. You knew that, right?
Yes.
And he quit his job. He watched my videos, but he wanted to do some of this stuff. He quit his job. It's been 10 years ago. And he came out here and he started working the rallies. He's been working for Adam for a long time. But I just asked him, I said, just a couple minutes ago, you regret leaving you missed the real estate. He said, oh, fuck no, I guess he didn't like it. So he lives with that girl in that trailer, and she's a vendor. She's working here, too. They spend their winters in Florida. This is Vaughn's party he has every year at this rally, 850 Speed Shop. It's one of my favorite parts of this. It's kind of an older bike crowd. Not older people. Actually, I think it attracts younger people. But it's a lot of older bikes. You know, there's not many new bikes here yet. But it ain't really started. He's got rain on and off today. So he does this thing. He looks at there's a lot of younger people here, but this shop tends to cater to older bikes for the most part. That's what you find here. Let's look at some of the bikes. Here's a twin cam.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's all right. Dyna. It's a little. They don't make Dynas anymore. We got the FXRs, Sam. We got 3 of them in a row here. Those are Evos. A couple of Dynaglides, right? Bernardo's Panhead. Now Harley is trying to build Jap bikes with TV screens in the front and computer everything. And there's a demographic, there's a section of the people that ride them they're neglecting, especially the younger crowd that don't want that shit. They want stuff they can fuck with, stuff they can mess with in their garage, stuff they can dream up ideas and customize. And oh well, they won't make $1 million if the guys can work on the stuff, but they'll sell a lot more fucking bikes and parts for them too. So I think if somebody went the other way, like they did back then, they said, yeah, that's what everybody else is doing, but we're going to do what Harley does, and they were successful. I think if they built something like that, not everybody would want them, of course, but they would pick up a large demographic, especially of fucking younger guys like the one standing behind me, right? They come to places like this, and you see them at the swap meets getting parts for the older stuff. I told them, go to where they are, swap meets, and ask them what they want. during the Evo days when they were pretty new, they asked me in the streets. The rep did what I wanted. I was approached once. So if I buy one of your shirts, does it come with a guarantee I'll get laid?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Or my money back?
Or your money back. From the hat, not the prostitute.
The prostitute.
So this is my first motorcycle. It is a 48 FL.
Come stand in front of it, man, because I can't hear you from way over there.
The bike, though. You gotta see the bike. You don't want to see me.
I want to hear you.
1948 FL. Obviously custom, not stock, but it's cool.
Right.
Kickstart, hand shift. What more do you need?
What was it like when you got it?
It was exactly like this.
Is it running?
Oh yeah. And I was
Did you have to pay a fortune?
20 years old. It was
You were 20?
8 grand. Yeah, I was 20 years old.
Did you have to pay a fortune? When you were
No.
at that age, were they still cheaper?
No, it was like 8 grand.
Really?
But I got a bunch of, I got all the original cases for it, all the paperwork, so it's legit now.
So where's your other bike? That's the one
more
I
over
like.
there.
You got 2 more? Yeah, I want to see. Let's go.
Right here. This is my Dyna that I've ridden all over the country for freaking 20 years. That's my FXR. That I haven't ridden because I got it. I haven't had it long, and the suspension was all clapped out. I just rebuilt the suspension just now, so now it's rideable.
So where's the electric light?
The electric guides parked at the Tim's shop.
At where?
Parked at Tim's shop. And I leave these here.
Is it running?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, they all run.
What are you doing with 4 bikes? You got a problem? That's what I was going to say. You got a problem?
I used to have 8, so I'm getting better.
Right. Yeah, I'm getting better. I only shoot heroin twice a day instead of 3 times.
Yeah, 1 arm instead of 2.
1 arm instead of 2.
Yeah, but this is
healed.
actually the bike that I started traveling on. Well, actually, I started traveling on that. But then it just got to be too much on my back. You know what I mean? Like, I'd ride around New England, New York, Pennsylvania, but I rode my buddy's FXR, and it was rubber mounted.
Makes a difference.
And I was like, oh my God, I got to get one of these. And that was, it was all over. I bought this.
Well, you know, I'm a bagger guy. You know that. I like baggers.
And I like it too. I like mine. Same thing as yours. I love it.
I think 89's a good year for it. 90 you had these started into the weaker cases.
I'm gonna bomb the video.
Yeah, come on in, man.
My goal is to get each one of Scott's characters in all the videos.
All right, right
Watch
on.
it out, he kisses you.
No.
I did last
No
time.
tongue, no tongue.
We're going to share Jimmy tonight.
Together again.
Shut the fuck up.
He's so cute.
Shut the fuck up.
It's too bad you lost all that footage of us fucking swimming together.
I
fucking
know,
in
that
Mexico.
was fun.
I'm so pissed about that.
I know. I dropped it from here to there and it quit.
Because you know how it is, like when you do all this stuff and then you're like, what the hell happened? You can't remember. You know, why?
Yep, I would have made that for sure.
Yeah, so this is it. We're back. We're back in Panama.
Me and
City
Bernardo
together
traveled
again.
through Mexico together. And what did we do? We took a bath together naked. Of course, it was in a river and we were dirty. We had to go back down underneath this fucking bridge.
Yep.
Down. It was a pretty big
Way
river.
down low, yeah.
What else? We stayed in a sex hotel for 2 nights together.
In a town we were sure to die in.
Mexico's
Colima.
got sex hotels, right? They rent by the hour, but we rented it. We stayed there actually 2 nights. You can rent them by the day. I like them because they got a connected garage, right? And so you can put your bike in there. And we drew straws for who got the bed,
Yep.
didn't we?
Yep.
We flipped the coin for who got the bed,
I don't know. I forget. See, that's why you needed the video.
and I lost.
Yeah.
No, I lost.
Yep.
So I had to sleep in the bed, and you slept out with the bikes. And then what else did we do? We had some. Oh yeah. You went and slipped into something more comfortable. I remember that. You got to slip into something more comfortable. And then he came and laid down, got in my tent.
Got in your
and we,
tent,
Yeah,
yeah.
and we watched a movie.
That was Mexico too, right?
And we watched, yeah, that was.
Rain for 2
But that's because
days,
it was
you know.
fucking raining
Well, it was
and I had a
cold,
tarp.
you know.
Hey, no judgment.
So we're bonded.
We pissed together in the trough in Sayulita.
Oh, that's true. We did that rise in the John.
Yeah,
does
you
that?
got to do everything together.
It was all
know, he-
circumstances, though.
He
You know,
did that last year.
we were riding in some out of the way nowhere, and it was hot, and we had to walk a long way down to get that river.
Yeah.
I remember that.
but
You
that
were
was
the one
great
who were
once
like,
we
"Come
got
on,
in."
let's go."
Yeah, that was great once we got in there, man. That water was moving. That was good.
And we're gonna rapid fire these the best we can. So first one's gonna be, it's red ticket number 8755. Anybody got a ticket? 8755. There we go. We got one. Makes it up good. Let's do Cody's next here. This one's from Jackie and Cody. They were out here with the trailer earlier. He's got Cavender's custom cycles.
Let's look at some of what we got here. Shovelhead. Somebody has played with an old cast iron Sportster. Evo. Shovelhead. Another shovel. A lot of shovels over here tonight. Sportster. What do we got here? Another Sportster with a long swing arm. This must be like the Sportster section. This one obviously does not run. Looks like there's nothing in the transmission. You got some kind of a big dog or something here. What do you know?